Good afternoon, Josephians!
We are the hosts for this afternoon. I am your most beautiful queen, Amina.
And I am the most charming Kuya Ju. We are very delighted to be the Toastmakers for today. Students, friends, visitors, administrators, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SJCCI 76th Founding Anniversary with the theme, Josephians, give them to love with a father's heart.
Of course, before we start the program, we would like to thank our dearest school directress, Sister Annalyn Alejado AR, the IHS College Dean, Sister Miriam Capelan AR, to all the program committee, to all the faculty members, school administrators, and staff. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to be your host this afternoon.
Yes, that's true. And we also want to greet everybody a happy 76th founding anniversary.
Yes.
Even though there is still an ongoing pandemic, God still blesses us to be able to celebrate the 76th anniversary of this institution.
Are you ready, Josephians? Lakasan naman!
Okay lang yan! Ramdam pa rin namin ang inyong saya at excitement. Kaya naman, tumutok lang.
So, to begin this most awaited occasion, may we request everyone to give respect for the singing of the national anthem and SJCCI hymn, followed by a prayer to be led by Sister Mariel Jane Kiamco AR.
St. Joseph College Dean, all praise to thee, O Father, hear our voices clear. Thy name is known within our hearts, we daily thank thy name. Just stay and sing forever. We are turned to prayer. All the bells, sweet bells, music roll our soul. All praise to thee, all the glory. This is the sound that streams are free. All the bells, sweet bells, music from our soul. All praise to thee, all glory. This is the song that sings from me.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God, our loving Father, you have done great things for us, and we praise and thank you for the guidance that we have received through your word. Lord, thank you for gathering us on this special day. And as we celebrate our 76th founding anniversary, may we both grow in grace and in knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. Bless and keep safe our our teachers, students, parents, and our families. Lord, may we truly live our theme for this year. Josephians, gifted to love with the Father's heart. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Moving right along, nothing can be more reassuring and heartwarming than affectionate words of welcome. To welcome us and to open our program, may we call our hardworking and very passionate Assistant Dean of the College and Graduate School Department, Sister Teresita L. Caberte A.R.
To our school directress, Sister Annalyn Alejado A.R., members of the school administrative board, our dear faculty and staff, students and parents, alumni, visitors and friends, good morning and warm welcome to the 76th founding anniversary of our beloved institution, St. Joseph College of Cavite. Over the 76 years of existence in the heart of the city, St. Joseph College has carved its nest as a strong force in delivering quality education and strong Christian values among our students. We are gathered virtually in order to commemorate and celebrate this momentous event in the life of our institution with the theme, Josephians, gifted to love with a Father's heart. God is the giver, we are the gifted. God is the caller, and God called us to live Christ and share Christ's goodness and love to others. We have all the reasons to thank God for all the blessings received as an institution and as a member of the school community and an avid devotee to St. Joseph. To the whole school community, with all the struggles and challenges we encounter in the midst of this pandemic, let us remain steadfast in our faith and mission as a Catholic institution as we hold on to our school's mission. Let us enjoy and stay safe in our 2 days 76th founding anniversary celebration. Viva St. Joseph College of Cavite, where character and excellence meets. Mabuhay ang mga Josephinian.
Thank you so much, Sister Terry, for a wonderful opening remark. Alam mo ba, Kuya Jude, na kahit virtual lang ang celebration na ito, ay hindi pa rin magpapatalo ang Josephians sa pagpapakita ng kanilang talento.
Oo nga, balita ko. Kitang-kita naman na ang tunay na Josephian ay hindi magpapatalo at magpapahuli. Kaya naman, let us officially introduce our Board of Judges. Our first judge is a graduate of Business Management at Holy Angel University, Pampanga, before entering the seminary in 1997. He studied and graduated in SVD Seminary, Tagaytay, with a master's in theology. He was ordained on March 9, 2005 by Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, the Bishop of Imus back then. His first mission assignment was in Timor-Leste, formerly part of Indonesia, for 9 years, and was able to release one CD album entitled God Speaks, produced in Timor, Indonesia. He was elected as President of the Filipino Immigrants, or AFE, Association of Filipino in East Timor, for 2 years. He was elected as the youngest council member of SVD Timor-Leste for 3 years. He was an assistant director of the SVD Postulancy Formation Tagaytay City from 2014 to 2017. He also held a position of SVD Postulancy Director from 2017 to 2020. He was also the chairman of the Sinai TIP, or Sharing Interculturality, Nurturing and Aspiring for Integration, Tagaytay Intercongregational Postulancy Program for 2 years between 2017 and 2018. He does spiritual directions and gives talks and modules to different religious congregations. And he is currently appointed as the head prefect of the SBD Scholastics Tagaytay City. Ladies and gentlemen, our first judge, Reverend Father Alan Bondok, SBD.
Our second judge was from San Francisco, Agusan del Sur. He graduated AB Philosophy at Christ the King Mission Seminary. He took AB Theology at the Divine Word Seminary, Tagaytay, graduated magna cum laude. On July 25, 2021 was his perpetual profession of vows, or the perpetual member of the SVD. On August 21, 2021, he was ordained as deacon, and to be ordained priest on February 5, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, our second judge, Reverend Riche Maginda, SVD. Our third judge is an Augustinian Recollect sister who has been with the congregation since 1996. She had been exposed to classroom teaching from the beginning of her formation, also presently into administration, but still can't get law of teaching. She had a background in applied linguistics as part of her education. Ladies and gentlemen, our third judge, Sister Vicenta Climacosa, ER. At this juncture, we may now proceed to our program. To introduce the entries for the singing contest, we may now give the floor to Miss Joanna Lasala and Mrs. Hazel E.
Thank you so much, Miss Machas and Mr. Trinidad. And of course, good day to all of you.
Good day, everyone. At this juncture, we will give you the mechanics of our SJCCI's solo carol singing contest. The contest is open to all Josephian, elementary and junior high school students. There will be 3 categories in this competition. The category 1, which includes the grades 1, 2, and 3. 1 representative for each grade level.
For category 2, we have grades 4 to 6, 1 representative per grade level. And for category 3, we also have grades 7 to 10, 1 representative per grade level.
The contestant has the freedom to choose any Christmas song that he or she likes with a time limit of 3 to 4 minutes. The deadline for submission of contestants and song titles is on November 24, 2021 at 5 p.m. Submission of entry is until November 29, 2021 at 5 p.m. And each contestant has his or her own Google Drive link that will be provided by the organizers. Failure to submit the video on time will be disqualified.
And of course, for our video guidelines, contestants must wear a proper attire, the video must be taken in a landscape mode, and strictly use a -1 for audio, and contestants are not allowed to use any computer or online application for editing.
Our criteria for judging: vocal 50%, which includes a vocal technique, tone quality, breath support, intonation, diction, and articulation. Rhythm and tempo, voice in relation to music.
For expressions, 30%, which include the performance, or how well the performer is able to express the meaning and mood of the song.
Showmanship, 20%. Show design, music selection, effective use of stage and performance area, outfit, and style. Entertainment value, the audience's and judges' reaction to the overall performance, for a total of 100%. Ito na ang hinihintay nating lahat. The long wait is finally over. Ready na ba kayo? Let's start with the contestants from the first category, which includes the pupils from grades 1, 2, and 3.
Representing from grade 1 Joel, please welcome Brendaline Amugawin to sing Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright round your virgin wandering child. Silent night, holy night, shepherds waiting at the side, glorious streams from heaven Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love dear light, radiant beams from thy holy face, sweet the dawn of evening grace. Jesus, Lord of thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
Next, I would like to call upon the second contestant from grade 2, Ezekiel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Princess Emery Achura to sing Go Tell It to the Fountain.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and
Riel Maris Argivara, representing Grade 3 Amos, to sing Christmas Is.
Fireside, winter snow, lights are on the tree. The world is all aglow again with all these season rings. And though it comes around each year, the meaning of the season seems to disappear. Oh, it's good to be reminded. Christmas is for girls and boys, dreaming trees and Santa's toys. It's mom and dad and grandma, grandpa too. Christmas is a sacred word, a chance for hope and peace on earth. It's everything that we hold dear and true. But most of all, Christmas is the love that lives inside of me and you. The eyes are open wide and tiny hearts beat fast to celebrate the morning, just like every Christmas past. We gathered close to family, embracing all that's been and all that's yet to be. Oh, it's good to be reminded. Christmas is the candlelight, jingle bells and silent night. Friends from long ago and friends we made anew. Christmas is a sacred birth, a chance for hope and peace on earth. It's everything that we hold clear and true. But most of all, Christmas is the love that lives inside of me and you. From when it all began, one night in Bethlehem, reaches out to all of us, reminds us once again. Christmas is for everyone, the greatest gift of all is love. The star that shines on all the world, the light that leads us through. Christmas is a sacred word, a chance for hope and peace on earth. It's everything that we hold dear and true. But most of all, Christmas is the love that lives inside of me and you.
We will now have the contestants from the second category, the pupils from grades 4, 5, and 6. Let's move forward and be ready to listen to an angelic voice of our contestant from grade 4, Jonah. Josephians, here is Claire Noel Madrid to sing the first Noel.
Where
sing his own rendition of Nandito Tayo Para sa Isa't Isa, please welcome Mark Lawrence Amorada, will represent grade 5 Hosea, and let's give him a round of applause.
Bulong ng iyong puso ang naririnig. Di ka malayo, isang ating tinig. Diyos nagtitiwala, kapay mahahanap. Ito ang paalala sa lahat ng paglaban. Habang papapit lang, paano natin maiiwan? Kaya pa, laban lang, gabay nating pagmamahalan. Dito muli, himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Andito ang Diyos, dala niya'y pag-asa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, oh. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh, para sa isa't isa. Sa mga tampang, iniwanan ay panahon may mag-iba. Lawing aming kamay, naaarating ang magkasama. Isa't isa'y aakayin, tayo ay pamilya. Takbang kapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan. Kaya ba, laban lang, gabay natin pagmamahalan. Andito muli, ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Andito ang Diyos, dala niya'y pag-asa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. May liwanag sa dulo ang lahat ng ito. Sa bagong simulan ng daigdig, kahariang pag-ibig. Habang papapit lang, wala sa ating maiiwan. Kaya pa, laban lang, gabay natin pagmamahalan. Andito muli, ang himala ng Pasko, kabutihan ng tao, ang ilaw ng mundo. Andito ang Diyos, dala niya'y pag-asa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh. Andito tayo para sa isa't isa. Oh, oh. Para sa isa't isa.
And now, here is the representative from grade 6 Isaiah. Please welcome Jerson Binasoy with his own rendition of Kumukuti-Kutita.
Kumukuti-kutitap, bumubusi-busila, ganyan ang indak ng mga bumbilya. Kikindat-kindat, kukurap-kurap, pinaglalaruan ng iyong mga mata. Kumukuti-kutitap, bumubusi-busina, ganyan ang kurap ng mga bituin. Tumitibok-tibok, sumisinok-sinok nga ng palarang bituin. Iba't ibang palumuti, ating isabit sa puno. Buhusan ng mga kulay, tambakan ng mga regalo. Tumitibok-tibok, sumisinok-sinok, wag lang malundok, sasapitin. Upulot-lupo lupot, paikot ng paikot, koronahan ng palarang bituin. Dagdagan mo pa ng candy, ribbon, escoses at guhitan, habang larong dumadami, regalo mo'y dagdagan. Tumitibok-tibok, sumisinok-sinok, wag lang malundo, sasapitin. Pupulupot-lupot, paikot ng paikot, koronahan ng palarang bituin. Dagdagan mo pa ng candy, ribbon, escoses at guhitan, habang lalong dumadami, regalo mo'y dagdagan. Guti-kutitap, bumubusi-busila, ganyan ang kurap ng mga bituin. Tumitibok-tibok, sumisinok-sinok, koronahan mo pa ng palarang bituin.
We are done with our first and second category. But before we proceed to our last category, let us hear first Erica Kathleen Anya Domingo, a kindergarten pupil, to sing Give Love on Christmas Day for an intermission now.
People making lists, buying special gifts, taking time to be kind to one and all. It's the time of year when good friends are here, and we wish we could give more than just presents from a store. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, even a man who with everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. People you don't know smile and nod hello. Everywhere there's an air of Christmas joy. It's that once a year when the world seems here, and we like to find a way to the things that words can say. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, the man in the street and the couple upstairs, oh, need to know there's someone who cares. Give love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is love. That's the world in your love. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, every little child on Santa's tree has room for love underneath his tree. Give love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is love. That's the world in your love. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Happy Christmas, everyone!
Thank you so much sa ating kindergarten na si Erica, na mukhang naghahanda na rin na sumabak sa kantahan. Now, Ma'am Hazel, we will now proceed to our last category, the junior high school.
Yes, Ma'am Joanna. Josephians, get ready for Markiel Audrey Seneta from grade 7, John to sing Star ng Pasko.
Kailan ang pinakamadaling mong tala ay mas nanginginig gaano man nakapalang ulap sa likod nito ay may liwanag. Ang liwanag na ito'y nasa ating lahat, may sinagang bawat pusong bukas sa init ng mga yakap. Maghihilom ang lahat ng sugat. Ang pagsinig nitong ilaw, walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Tayo ang ilaw sa madilim na daan, pagkakapit-bisig, lalong higpitan. Dumaan man sa malakas na alon, lahat tayo'y makakaahon. Ang liwanag na ito'y nasa ating lahat, may sinagang bawat pusong bukas sa init ng mga yakap. Maghihilom ang lahat ng sugat. Ang pagsinig nitong ilaw, walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Kikis lang ang pag-asa kahit kanino man. Dahil ikaw bro, dahil ikaw bro, dahil ikaw bro, ang star ng Pasko. Sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Ang nagsindig nitong ilaw, walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Ang nagsindig nitong ilaw, walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko. Ang nagsindig nitong ilaw, walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang Pasko.
have Shania D. Toledo from Grade 2 to sing her own rendition of So This Is Christmas. Let's give her a round of applause.
So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you
Let's put our hands together to Luke R.V. Talabis from grade 9 Matthew to sing the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Roadside carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna smile to see if reindeer will know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple praise to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Offering this simple praise to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Siyempre, hindi matatapos ang category na ito without a representative from Grade Denmark. Please welcome Kurt Nathan Arroyo to sing All I Want for Christmas.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about those presents underneath the Christmas tree. And I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want for Christmas is you. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. No, I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. There's no sense in hanging stockings there upon the fireplace, 'cause Santa, he won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. No, I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. Girl, what can I do? You know that all I want for Christmas is you. And all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I can hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really love? Won't you please bring my baby to me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. No, I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want for Christmas is you. Is you.
That was indeed a very wonderful performance. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have heard all the contestants for our SJCCI's Solo Carol Singing Contest. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Now, back to you, Miss Matias and Mr. Trinidad.
Alright, thank you so much, Miss Joanna and Ma'am Hazel. Nakita mo ba, partner, na talagang nagagandahan ng boses ng ating mga contestant? Ganyan ako kumanta dati, kaso hindi ko alam na nangyari.
Talaga ba, Kuya Ju? May talent ka rin naman pala.
Noon yun, iba na ngayon.
But then, tama ka dyan, Kuya Ju. Talaga naman, kahit naman ako, kaya naman wala akong talent sa kanta. Tama na tayo, puro lang tayo.
Kaya naman, let's showcase the talents for the profile picture frame making contest. It's your turn, Miss Jenna Antonio and Miss Eliza Papa.
Thank you for that. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let us proceed to the profile frame contest. Are you guys ready? But before we go any further, we will have Jenna here to let us know the mechanics of this competition.
Thank you so much, Eliza. How are you doing, students? Are you that excited to see the work of each representative in every section of yours? Of course you are. So here are the mechanics. The contest is divided into two categories. First category is for senior high school students, and the second category is for college students. Students are encouraged to create their own profile frame with creativeness and original design. With the theme, Josephians, gifted to love with a father's heart. Also, each participant may include lines, quotations, or any other form that can highlight the theme. And the designs must be printable and submitted in PNG format. Now let us have Eliza again to explain the criteria for judging.
Thank you, Jenna. The work of each student will be judged according to the following criteria. First is the concept or relevance. Did the design of the frame communicate the message that our theme, Josephians, gifted to love with a father's heart, wanted to convey? Second is originality. Is the profile picture frame portrayed in a unique way? Third is creativity. Was the participant able to convey their idea, message, or thought in an original and imaginative way? And lastly, the balance and composition. Was the participant able to showcase their personal originality and technique to influence how the theme is presented and interpreted?
Entries will be screened and judged by the same panel of judges. Based on the established criteria, the panel of judges will select 3 winners from grade 11, 3 winners from grade 12, and 3 winners from the college department. The judge's decision is considered final and appealable.
Again, here are the criteria for judging. Concept and relevance 40%, originality 30%, creativity 20%, balance and composition 10%, with the overall of 100%. The selected 3 winners from each level will receive a prize.
Now, let's see how competitive Josephians are by doing their profile frame designs with uniqueness and creativity. Let the competition begin.
For the first category, the participants from senior high school. The first designer is David Gabriel V. Corral from grade 11, St. Fulgentius.
Wow, that was a very good start. Thank you for that, David. Next, we have Rico C. Reyes from grade 11, St. Thomas.
Thank you for sharing your work of art, Rico. Now, let us have Anne-Nicole Arbaro from St. Augustine.
Thank you so much for that, Anne.
Next, we have Ronel Acer A. Friolo from grade 11 St. Rita.
That was both. Thank you for that, Ronel. Now, we have the last representative from grade 11, Sean Philip Sandin from St. Clair.
Wow, how creative you are, Sean. Thank you for that. Next, we have the first designer for grade 12. We have Sai Beatriz D. Morabe from St. Catherine.
Impressive! Thank you for sharing that aesthetic artwork of yours, Sai. We now have Darlene Benice D. Mapilis from St. Vincent.
That was very lovely. Thank you so much for that, Darlene. Let us now have Jana Karin P. Olaes from St. Margaret.
Well done, Jonna. Thank you for that. Next, let us now see the work of Leanne A. Santa Ana from St. Monica.
That was inventive. Thank you for sharing that, Leanne. Next one, we have Neri Jane P. Shadora from St. Dominic.
Thank you for that, Neri. What a vibrant artwork of yours. Now let us have Sahara Lay F. Longay from St. Ezekiel.
Great job, Sahara. Thank you for that wonderful design. Next, we have the second to the last designer for the senior high school department, Kobe Kurt A. Valenzuela from St. Martin.
Thank you so much for that, Kobe. We now have the last representative for the grade 12 level, Syra H. Rufin from St. Agnes.
Wow, we can all see that Josephians are not just creative, but also unique and very decorative with their frame designs. Great job, students!
I agree with that, Jenna. But wait, there's more, because now we will be seeing the designs of college students. Let's start with the first designer from the nursing department. We have Rod Justin D. Gonzalez from BSN 1.
That was impressive, Rod. Thank you so much for that. And now, we have Patricia B. Albonia from BSN 2.
Wow! What a decorative job it is, Patricia! Thank you for that! Let us now have Vincent R. Arnaldo from BSN 3.
Thank you for sharing your work of art, Vincent. Let us see the work of the last representative for the nursing department, Jenna Jane Arcal from BSN 4.
That was bold! Thank you for that, Jella! Now, let us have the first designer for EDUC students, Kim Elijah R. Panuyas from EDUC 1.
Great job, Kim. Thank you so much for that. We have now Alejandra Isla, Edu 2.
That was inventive, Alejandeli. Thank you for sharing that. And last but definitely not the least, we have Giancarlo D. Bukod from Eduk 3.
Yes, thank you so much, Carla. And wow, the designs were all amazing, and Josephians are doing their great job. Keep it up, students.
That was right. You and your work are all great. But before we end this competition, we would like to thank all of you, students, for joining in this competition. Also, to those students and teachers who are here watching to support each of the participants. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us here. It is our pleasure to be part of this 76th founding anniversary of our school, St. Joseph College. And before I forget, the selected winners of this contest will be announced later. So for now, students and teachers, sit back and relax.
OMG! At talagang mapa-OMG ka na lang sa galing ng ating mga contestants. Ang gagaling ng mga students, Kuya Juno. In fairness, ang creative nila pagdating sa paggawa ng profile frame.
Correct ka dyan, Amena. Ang gagaling ng mga ideas sa paggawa ng profile picture frames na dun mo talaga nakikita yung talent ng isang Josephian. Amidst the pandemic, nagagawa nilang ilabas at i-showcase yung talents nila dahil sa virtual event na to.
That's right, Kuya Ju! This is not yet done. We still have the Science Spoken Word Poetry Contest, which will be hosted by Miss Alexis J. Nami and Mr. Gabriel Ladivo.
But wait, before we proceed to that, tama yung narinig nyo, Science Spoken Word Poetry.
Wow!
So iba siya sa usual na spoken word poetry that revolves around the themes of love, life, tragedy, whatsoever.
Very common, no?
What we did is we spiced it up and we made it a science spoken word poetry that revolves around basically everything and anything about science. Doon natin masisukat talaga yung galing at husay ng mga Josephians pagdating sa ganitong larangan. So, without further ado, take it away, guys!
Thank you for that introduction. Now we will move forward with the Science Spoken Word Poetry Competition. Before we introduce the candidates, let us first have our mechanics for this competition.
That's right, Alexis. In this competition, students are invited to create and submit an original spoken word poetry video using the TikTok application for a maximum of 3 minutes. The contestants must bring to life a concept or theory in science. It is divided into 2 categories. For category 1, the senior high school department, 1 representative per section. For category 2, the college department, 1 representative per level. But entries that are submitted in connection with this competition will only be eligible if such entries are in English, including scripts and voiceovers. And also, the submissions are to be judged based on the student's ability to communicate scientific ideas in engaging, illuminating, and imaginative ways. This should also contain poetic devices such as imagery, personification, onomatopoeia, and etc. The poem may be written in verse. Now we will have Alexis explain our criteria for judging.
Thank you for that, Gab. The videos will be judged according to the following criteria. First is the engagement. Did the video capture the viewer's interest? Next is the illumination. Did the video explain the subject matter clearly, allowing the viewer to develop a genuine understanding of the video's content? And then the creativity. Did the spoken word poetry use poetic devices to give life and creativity to the theory or concept chosen? And lastly, the presentation. Did the video presentation possess remarkable video quality including the absence of noises? Did the presentation follow the prescribed mechanics for the contest?
Entries shall be screened and judged by the panel, composed of chosen judges from different departments. The panel of judges will also determine the 3 winners from grade 11, 3 winners from grade 12, and 3 winners from the college department, all with the ranking of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, based on the criteria established. The decision of the judges is considered final and unappealable.
Here are the criteria for judging. Illumination, 40%. Engagement, 30%. Creativity, 20%. presentation, 10%, in a total of 100%. The 3 winners will receive a prize.
Now, let's start the competition. First, we will have Category 1, the participants from senior high school. First up, we have Meljoy Moncada from 11th St. Fulgentius.
From curiosity to theory, knowledge is building up. Science is going beyond. It is inevitably changing. For more than 100 years, we learn more, we discover more, we appreciate more. Because of science, the questions have no answers. Where we came from? What is this? The universe, heavenly bodies, what are they? What is life? Why we are living? Plants, animals, rocks, what are they made of? Everything is now explained by the science. I can have a chance to go to the moon. Let's explore more and have a great time. Nature is with us. The forecast is good. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let's go and climb the mountain. Discover what is hidden in the cave, where the rumored gold and other minerals can be found. Science is part of our lives, our surroundings, and everything in this world. How can we forget about it? Science is done very great in our lives. It's helped us until now to learn more things and appreciate the gift from the above. Innocence is now faded. Science paved the way. Scientist observes more, relates everything that is now happening, and it's now half the fact. You can use it, my friend, to understand many things. Just don't forget to citate. Let's be thankful to all the great minds that contribute a lot in the world of science. As the science goes beyond, let's go with the flow. As the theory of science gives more meaning and colors in this world.
That was a very good start for this competition. Thank you for that beautiful poetry, Maljoy. Next, we have Shenzhen Prodigalidad from 11th St. Thomas.
A lot of people may ask and do have curiosity on what a parallel universe can be. Is there evidence to prove this other reality? Deja vu and such questions that until now baffles humanity. Parallel universe theory is a good conversation starter. Let's begin and satisfy your minds that are eager. It is where maybe 2, 3 to 1 million possible universes may come out, which makes a person have different versions living in different circumstances. It's north and south. A you who is a millionaire. A you who is a movie star. You as a doctor, a poet, a pilot. I know the concept is quite bizarre. Just like the multiverse where there are Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, where there's a sudden Big Bang and inflation began, which gave birth to multiple universes. What evidence does the parallel universe theory possesses? Just like the multiverse, there are many theories to give us its semantics. Eternal inflation, Big Bang theory, and quantum mechanics. Countless theories, but not enough to validate that our other selves exist in a plane of existence. Of another version, of another world, simply existing from a distance. In addition to individuals experiencing deja vu. Some scientists say there is a possibility, even a few, that this tenuous familiarity suggests that multiverse is true. To other scientists, deja vu is a different case, and that the theory of the parallel universe lacks any solid piece of evidence. But always remember, a theory remains a theory until it is exclusively proven. We are trapped in a cruel reality that is a collection of uncertainty. Floating through space, a time on rock, wonder wandering aimlessly, searching for the meaning of life. Does it have one? Nihilistic, if you may conclude. I'm just curious as to why. Maybe another world holds the answer as they should. You. Do you want to take a risk to prove that a parallel universe exists? Or just want to remain as imagination and to remain a science fiction hero? The universe holds the truth. It only waits for those who dare to ask.
Thank you for that, Jensen. Wow, little by little, we are feeling the tension for this competition. Let's now have Carl Alba from 11 St. Augustine.
Ever-changing and never constant. Is it to believe or is it to deny? Is it a fact justifiable enough to rely? Or is it merely a hoax, of which the truth is mangled and choked? For to see the equation of reality is to read a book no one can read. For to understand the formula for what is real and what is not is to be simultaneously be alive and to be dead. But what does it truly mean to exist after all? Is it to feel an emotion so powerful and overwhelming? Or is it to display vehemence so fierce and excruciating? Is it to say, I have become death, the destroyer of worlds like Oppenheimer? Or is it to say, in truth, there is only one mind, such as Schrödinger? Though what I'm saying is filled with words that are hard to understand, words that are hard to comprehend and get in hand, may it give a light over your head, to give an idea or show a clue, and may it bring a brand new perspective that's far beyond our current point of view. For to understand the universe, we must begin in its smallest scale, a scale beyond cells and atoms alike, the foundation itself of all matter in life. For in the smallest details we can see the true value of the things we perceive, from the intimidating grandiosity of the cosmos down to the seemingly irrelevant, minuscule scale of an ant. There is a link, a connection unseen, a similarity, something in common in between. For in this world exists a void to what we know, on the way how things work and the way how things grow. A world full of entanglements and probabilities. A world full of variables and possibilities. But one thing's for sure, an exception nonetheless. For there exists a truth that is neither mangled or choked. A truth that is proven and never a hoax. A fact justifiable enough to rely, a fact to believe and never to deny. A world that is always engaging and never dormant. A world that is ever changing and never constant.
That was a very good poetry, Carl. We now have the last representative from grade 11, Riza Malumay from 11 St. Rita.
Our universe shine in all its might. Humanity standing on it have no idea it's bigger than the sun's light. The Milky Way, all creek, all rusty, and one can make it shake. The sun and its flame, the light that I can see. More than the thousand stars, it dances steadily in its glee. Luna, more to be known a moon, seen in a room, it gleams. It shouts, so far away, the beauty and safety it seems. Fizzy, fizzle planets and stars that I am aware. Seems that all of them are stunning and all I share. Water, soil, and the earth. People sees the beauty it's rare. Variety of the planet system, but one goal is mighty, to protect the people from any universal problem. All was made after a cell, for every entity to tell the habitable place I am in, where the energy that lives within. Unique is where we live now. Amazing is what I can say. Thanks to the entity, all to be said is wow. This is my spoken word poetry, Human Habitats, by Raisa May Maluman.
That poetry was amazing, Riza. Let's now welcome the first candidate from grade 12, Liza Villena from St. Catherine.
Let me introduce myself first. I am Liza May Villena, grade 12 ABM student from St. Catherine of Siena. I am about to start my very own composed poem entitled Our Chemistry. Scientists believe that the universe was born some 13 billion years ago, and I'm still here, wishing on the splashing shooting star that the love we build lasts longer in this world full of ego. 3 billion years after the Big Bang Theory material started to came together, I never knew that someone like you really mattered. In minutes of explosion, made of 75% hydrogen and 25% helium, I'm just letting you know that you'll always be my barium beryllium. Within minutes of explosion, atomic particles came together, and I think that was you and me who are really destined forever. Matter defined, that's anything that occupies space. I never knew that your genuine intimacy made my heart skip a bit on a race. Steady state theory stated that new material continuously being created. You're not material, yet I'm glad you existed. Our Chemistry by Liza Villena. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Liza. Next, we have Shasni Virai from St. Vincent.
Do you make choices? Do you think those choices affect your life? Is this relatable to science? In our new and modern world where our decisions are always having its opposite, you may wonder, can we relate this with science? Definitely yes. It is with Newton's third law of motion, which it states that in every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So you are now questioning yourself, how come this law of motion will be connected with a person's life? Just listen. You as a person, you have a freedom to choose, to decide what you want, what you like, and whatever you desire. This is precisely what Jean-Paul Sartre wishes for us to understand. In life, we can apply the science between Newton's third law of motion. In every decision we made and every choice we decide, there is always a consequence. That is the reason why we need to think twice, should be wiser, and develop our critical thinking skills. In our everyday battle in life, our decisions are very crucial, as our final decision will result to different outcomes. That may be good or bad, maybe contribute to us or not. We just always have to remember that in life there will be always consequences in our actions. Just like what Isaac Newton's third law of motion. In every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
That was superb. Thank you for that, Shazzy. We will now have Earl Coral from St. Margaret.
Science is incredible. Science is phenomenal. Indeed, full of wonder, where you and me has a lot to ponder. When the Alpha and the Omega breathed us to life, only his love transpired. Nothing should be in strife. Out of nowhere, microorganism and all living species gets in. Biodiversity is what really mean. And because of science, we realize more of our essence, our heart in awe, thankful for our existence. Are you still in doubt? Uncertain in science astonishment? Well, now is the time to listen and satisfy your amazement. For I will help you increase your science word finder. With the help of my trivia, I may have the answer. Do you know the heaviest organ in the human body? Yes, you're right. Liver it is. Though skin is the largest, liver is still too weighty. Speaking about the sizes, where can you find your smallest bone? Hold your ears. The middle ears are their home. Are you broken-hearted and about to be part? Don't feel sad. Pretend to be an octopus having 3 hearts. For as human, females give birth. For seahorse, males do such a mirth. How good you are using your periodic table. Did you notice the only letter J is not there? Good if you able. Do you want to meet Marites, the woman who knows what's the latest? Well then, have your gossip trouble in the water? Sound travels about 4 times faster in water than in air. Don't get mad when somebody calls you fungi, partly we came from the family. Surely, science believes that 1% of genome could have been acquired from plants. Want some shining, shimmering, splendid diamonds? Well then, go to Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. Studies believe that it can rain diamonds on there. Extreme pressure that crystallized carbon atoms is found in the atmosphere. Hey! Your childhood dreams of floating on a weightless cloud may not withstand this science fact. Because I am telling you, the average cumulus cloud can weigh up to 1,000,000 pounds. Amazing Earth, wonderful science, all from thy love above.
That was an illuminating performance, Earl. Next, we have Anthony Aquino from St. Monica.
Ano, Ton? Ready ka na?
Yes po, kuya.
Kung ready ka na, mag-proceed ka na.
Yes po, kuya. Thank you po. Stars, planets, galaxies, and other heavenly bodies. Kuya, ipinatawag niyo daw po ako.
Ipinatawag kita dahil mula sa votes na nakuha mo ngayong gabi, ikaw ay nasa bottom line ngayong eviction night.
Yes po, kuya.
Pero dahil sa iyong kasipagan at husay na ipinakita dito sa aking bahay, ikaw ay binibigyan ko ng pangalawang pagkakataon.
Wala, kuya. Sige po, ano po yung kuya?
Ikaw ay binibigyan ko ng individual task na siyang magliligtas sa iyo mula sa eviction. Ano, Ton? Ready ka na?
Yes po, kuya.
Kung ready ka na, mag-proceed ka na.
Yes po, kuya. Thank you po. Stars, planets, galaxies, and other heavenly bodies. Cosmos such a wonderful creation to look at. Explosions, collisions, and another creation. Born in this universe and probably the other universe as well. Creation, formation, transformation, evolution. Just a larva turns into a butterfly. Human also came from a different as comply. With a long range amount of time, learn how to walk with only 2 feet. Speak with mouth to express their thoughts so neat. And build houses and hunt food for it. Evidences are present, but there has no blueprints. Creating a huge hole as culprit, and explain it at its spirit. I must say, we humans came this so far. From cells to human with feelings, from technologies to inventions and innovations, to observing everything we saw, and explaining everything we observed. Evolution has its significance, in turning and looking back where we claw. Thanks to research and science, evidences speak like river as it flows. Now people understand really how we evolved so truly. As the globe is spinning around, remember, everything came from the ground.
Ton,
Kuya,
nakapagdesisyon na ako. Mula sa spoken poetry na iyong binahagi sa amin, ikaw ay binibigyan ko ng pangalawang pagkakataon na manatili dito sa aking bahay. Congrats, Tony.
Thank you po, Kuya.
Thank you for that exquisite performance, Anthony. The next one will be Loadin Lizama from St. Dominic.
Wondering the question of what happened first, the theory may not be worse. Every stars, planet, and sun in the universe were one. But what caused them all to burst? When you look up at the sky at night, you see in the dark the sparkly lights. When you wake up, the sky is blue. Then at night, you will see something new. The sun that shines so bright provides us heat and light for life. All the stars in the universe unite and give us beautiful sights. We never knew how big our universe is, but it showed the existence of our other celestial bodies. The galaxies and clusters in the vast universe will soon expand and burst. The radiation and heat energy from the sun that helps photosynthesis for the plants. It produces oxygen and product for us, the greater nutrients and energy it has. What will happen to our body if it will not sustain enough energy? The food we take in properly should be maintained always and accordingly. Will the cells provide us enough energy and use it by our body, or it will be stored in the body properly? Enzymes that as catalysts for the chemical reaction helps our body metabolism to well function. Its components are possible for the production of another substrate and active site of action. Astronomy, biology, I just combine it together as you can see. Everything in this world is related to each other. That's why we should enjoy life together.
That was astonishing, Loadin. We are close to the end of this competition. Let's now have Alea Real Reyes from St. Ezekiel.
Protect the beautiful creation. Great, wide, amazing, wonderful is our earth, on which all living things can take birth. Earth gave gifts like water, rocks, and air, but why don't we take Earth's care? Earth protects us from sun's harmful rays, but we pollute Earth in different ways. They say there is no magic in this world, just the light, the air, the space, the time, the sun is just a simple case for a science. If this Earth is no more, where will we hear the lions roar? Where will we taste the delicious cherry? Where will we smell the jasmine so merry? Where can we see the white water flow? Where we can feel the soft cool snow? Air, water, soil, and noise pollution have increased due to man's evolution. It is not possible to be anywhere if this earth is nowhere. To explain, nothing to see here, nothing to write a poem about. So please, save this beautiful earth for future generations to take birth. Oh, keep your science, as I'm sure I've witnessed. A miracle unfolded just before my eyes. Learning in science can let the road fade. Without its light, we're in a dark cave. Who has knowledge cute, who hasn't is a knave. It's so vital to people, like pregnant to crave. To study is a master, to not is a slave. So seek learning from cradle to grave.
Well done, Alea. Thank you for that wonderful performance. Let's now watch the performance of Shazmir Perdido from St. Martin.
Piles of junk across the streets, but people just walk and pass by with their feet. Fields of green, now fields of doom. Those my child can see it bloom. Rivers of life, now rivers of death. When I see it, I can catch my breath. Forests are where animals can breed, but trees are all gone because of greed. There must be something that we can still do. But do you still care with the things around you? I'd like to talk about a part that is unknown, not truth that is equal, and not an exciting performance. Centuries in the making, filled with deep cemeteries, dreams of field, and ghostly fingers. Question struggled, and a question answered. We call it chemistry, which has its own mystery. Every element has its own equation, on which we give a confusing reaction. Atom has three subparticles which cause our forehead many more wrinkles. With my poem, we have learned science. We tried to have fun at the same time. The sun, the brightest star, shines near and far. Everywhere you look, everything you see, science has facts and theories. So sit and listen as I. Scientists, though quiet, logically rely on their scientific observing eye. Isaac Newton is the first one. He used apples for science, not for fun. Albert Einstein also was a smart man, always thinking of a plan. Thomas Edison is our next guy. Though he failed 1,000 times, he didn't cry, and invented a light bulb that shines so bright, lightens every step each night. Through planets, shining stars, constellations, and the galaxy, just like your beautiful bright smile, expanding through infinity. The details of infinity and beyond, someday science will explore more. Knowledge and understanding will unfold. All of us will soon be moving fast, leaving our fear of science in the past. I may not win in this spoken poetry contest, but giving you some knowledge is the best.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Jasmir. I bet your classmates must be very proud of you. Let's now have the last candidate for the spoken poetry. We have George Melvin Samonte from St. Agnes.
Hi, my name is George Melvin Honrado Samonte, grade 12, St. Agnes TVL. I'm a representative of my section, and this is my poetry about science. Everything is science. The environment where you live or your appliance. The food that you eat and drink or your alliance. Science can also calculate. And also, it can evaluate. It can define shapes and also formulate. Science is everything. Even if you are eating or sleeping, speaking or heating. That's why I love science. It made the world advance. It make our minds expand. Everything that I see is beautiful. Even if it is land or a sea, it's not beautiful. Science works anything and everything around you. Science is in our palm and lights like a lamp. It makes us sometimes calm. That is a fact. Our world has lots of planets and also has a sun. But we people and animals only need one. Our needs is air, food and water that we need to share. Our planet is our home. That's why we need to take a good care. Humans and animals share at the same land. Even if we are not the same, I will give a helping hand. Plant some trees for you and me. It make this world what must be. Earth, every day it rotates once on its axis. That's the Earth's hobbies. 24 hours, it is active. The sun rises and the moon, that everyone can see. The Earth also can support life. That's his ability. The best vehicle that I want is a rocket ship. You can go anywhere in one blast. Even if you are in space, it is very fast. Science can be used for anything that you need, to find objects or to cure a disease. But I just want to tell something. For me, all we are is a cosmic dust. The sky is free. We are just wandering.
Now for our third category,
the participants from the college department. First up, contestants from Bachelor of Science department. Starting off with Gabe Eliza I. Pingol from BSN 1.
A pleasant day to everyone. My name is Cape Eliza I. Pingol, representing BSN Level 1. And this piece is entitled The Beauty of Human Anatomy. I woke up in the morning and opened my eyes, appreciating the dazzling sunlight coming out of the window, saying affirmations as I dramatically stretched my arms. Not until I saw the clock strike 7 and realized that I have a class to attend at 7:30. I rushed into the bathroom, took a good look at myself in the mirror, and decided to brush my teeth after smelling my breath. I rushed into my room again, sat on my chair, and attend my morning class. And out of the blue, I was astonished on how powerful our body is. From an atom to molecules, organelles, cells, tissues, from tissues to organs, organ systems, and from organ systems to finally being a human. Human. Human, human. One word, 2 syllables, and 5 letters. H-U-M-A-N. Letters that will leave a mark into your mind. H for heroes. The next time that you say that your lover is your hero, take a moment to think of your white blood cells. Just like our medical frontliners, our white blood cells keeps us away from infections and viruses, which your lover can't do. You for unique. Every body is unique. It comes in different sizes, shapes, color, and form. But all of it has one function, and that is to sustain life and maintain homeostasis. M for magnificent. It can do things that we thought it can do. As you look at your back, you saw a dog running after you, so you run. Run like a cheetah, far from the normal speed that you can do. Sudden release of hormone called adrenaline. Fight or flight response. It is a surge of energy to do unimaginable things. A for anatomy. From integumentary, skeletal, muscular, nervous, endocrine, cardiovascular, lymphatic, respiratory, digestive, urinary, and reproductive. These terms may be foreign to our ears, but this organ system works wonders to maintain us alive and kicking. 206 bones, 600 plus muscles, 78 organs, 12 cranial nerves, and a lot more to mention. Our body is made up of this incredible creation. For us to stay well, our brain and heart never rest, yet you will settle for less. Lastly, N for new. Imagine that only 1 of a million sperm cells can fertilize a woman's egg. I just hope that every person should be like an egg cell. Stick to one. But as we go back, when fertilization takes place, a new life is formed. Another being that will prove that there is beauty in human anatomy. Thank you.
That was a terrific performance, Eliza. Thank you. Moving on to Justin Lloyd D. Cruz from BSN 2.
Oceanology, genetics, physics, zoology, astronomy, marine biology, botany, geology, physiology, archaeology, paleontology, entomology, biology. Archaeology needs map, surgery needs cap, scientist needs an agreement, just something to be meant. Science, concept, precepts. Scientist formulates ideas on how matter does. Technology was invented intentionally. Fleming to penicillin, yet unintentionally. Nursing, art and science. Diagnosing, we have the sign. Recovery, yet came from biochemistry as the study of chemical process of living things. Bacteria yields from penicillin as its properties were bactericidal. Diseases from within cries out in parasiticidal. Science break the ground. Wow! Aloud. Scientists were saying on existence. People now rejoices. People People makes them proud. Theory of science, countless hypotheses, nucleosynthesis, photosynthesis, kinesthesis, and dialysis. Plants, they beg for water, they from hunger when lack of power. Photosynthesis, line to energy, synergy, yes, camaraderie. Cells, what else? Basic unit of life, yet completed our life. Animals, animals. Snakes, oh, for God's sake. It kills predator, venom to perpetrator. Knowing the skills, we have the following. Observing as the basic skill, but don't try to kill. Classifying, similarities. Measuring, compares. Communicating, for experiences. Inferring, explains. Predicting, what happens. Science is as broad as a spectrum. Mistakes has no room or objects will boom. But engines made to broom, yet flowers made to bloom.
Thank you for that enriching performance, Justin. Let's now welcome the contestants from Eduk Department. Micaela Valdivieso from Eduk 1.
One, two, three. Science is like a time machine. One can be imaginations. Who thought it be? Combine the concrete things you see. You test what you know and what you've tried. Gather all the stuff you need. Elements who dance through the sky. In some place of the sun, till the white day is done. Everything is in order, even if you're old, opera or phone, and if you wanna twin. So much force per Newton's law. To find our love, think of a magnet which opposite side attract. Protons, neutrons, and electrons who possibly be in charge. Science, science, science. 7 letters but a huge company. I didn't know you literally, but I want you to pass so easily. To behold the splendor of spring, the leaves are the mixture of yellow, red, and brown. The bird has flown away, and the world has turned white. And once again, I'm confined to the classroom. I'd like to be able to think like a scientist, observing animals, the environment, and the sky. I want to ask intelligent questions. If you ever wondered how, what, or why anything happened, this is a place to be. Then there are the roots, some of which are tall and some of which are sturdy. Then the branches began to stretch widely. Seeds are transported from the one location to another on the go by wind and water. I am the planet Earth, lawn, class, and shrub. We refer to the Earth as long as life, as precious, and as free. I am the planet Earth.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Michaela. Let's now have Maria Elena Esceno from Eduk 2.
Matter, matter, matter is everything like dust. Atoms make up matter. It can be solid, liquid, or gas. Solid has a little more freedom. Liquid is more free but limited. Gas is free, that is has a kingdom. Sometimes they run, fly, and stay seated. Solid can be thick, heavy, and big, like comb, stick, a phone, and a wig. It can be broken down fast, not until it plays with a blast. Liquid can be shapeless and odorless, like mineral water that is formless. It is in sync with the container, but it disappears with the drainer. Gas can be invisible or visible, like oxygen, helium, and argon. It can keep in a basketball. Seems like a absent, but it is a ton. Matter, matter, matter is everything like you. Molecules make up matter. It's always surrounds you. Things you cannot see, things it gives laughter. So much that can make you flee. Things that makes the world brighter. Rocks that can create shelter. Oxygen helps you breathe better. Rivers give you riches everywhere. Important objects that can be seen anywhere. In particles they are made, can form different shapes that will never fade. Elements around your eyes, things that can never say goodbyes. Everything that occupies space is what we call as matter. It dominates the world in every place and gives color to what matters. Matter, matter, matter is everything around you. Molecules and particles combined by matter. It creates space and gives meaning too.
This is indeed the college department contest. For our last contestant, let's have Leslie Valdez from Educ 3.
Time crumbled us and shattered, divided us. In one piece we were, Pangaea it is, a huge continent of our ancestor once lived in. Strokes of time, ravages of the sea, earthquake, how massive they are, we crawled and shifted apart. Tectonic plates were short-lived in its age. Divided pattern we came in seven, an eternal gaze unbearable to discover, torrents, plains, mountains to wonder. Although it would not come back, time 200 million years ago, I see them like church mosaic windows. Could coastlines once again collide? Should the mantle rise and let the landmass thrive? Shifted on molten rock, drifted on distant shores, spilling the pool, grating on earth, grinding, crashing, rattled on the core, unfathomable deeps and defenseless mountains. Uprooting 7 new continents, living diversity.
Wow, those performances are all great. Alexis and I want to remind all of you that you are all amazingly talented. Whether you win or lose in this competition, continue to show your talent to the world, because you are all gifted.
That's right, Gab. And we also want to thank all of you for joining us in this competition.
Wow! Thank you very much for all this wonderful spoken poetry business. That wraps all our contestant prepper. Excited ka namang malaman ang winners, Kuya Ju?
Oo naman, super. Napapaisip talaga ako after watching the entries. Kaya naman, let's officially announce the winners. Sino ba sa tingin mong mananalo?
Nag-iisip nga ako kung sino sa tingin ko ang mananalo kasi marami akong nagustuhan.
Ako din, ganun.
Alam mo yun? But then, pakitype sa ating comment box ang tingin ninyo ang mananalo sa ating contest. And of course, don't forget to like and share sa inyong wall ang ating program.
Addition to that, remember to use our hashtags, hashtag SJCCI 76th Founding Anniversary and hashtag SJCCI ako, which you can see sa title ng FB Live na ito. So ano pa bang hinihintay nyo? At ano pa bang hinihintay natin? Drum roll, please!
Third prize from grade 1, Renaline Amugawi. Second prize, Riel Maries R. Guevara from grade 3. The winner for category 1, Princess Emery Achura from grade 2. Category 2, third prize, Claire Noel Madrid from grade 4. Second prize, from grade 5, we have Mark Lawrence Amorada. winner for Category 2 from Grade 6, Gerson A. Binasoy. Third prize from Grade 10, Kirk Nathan Arroyo. Luke R.V. Talabis from Grade 9 is the second prize. The winner for Category 3 from Grade 8, Shania D. Toledo. Third prize from ABM 12 St. Vincent, we have Darlene Benice Di Mapilis. Second prize from UMS 11 St. Fulgentius, David Gabriel V. Corral. And the winner from Educ 1, Kim Elijah R. Panuyas. Third prize from UMS 11 St. Fulgentius, we have Meljoy C. Lucada. Second prize from STEM 11 St. Augustine, we have Carl Matthew F. Alba. The winner for Category A from St. Thomas, Shensen C. Rodigalidad. Category B, third prize from St. Vincent, Jasny S. Viray. Second prize, George Melvin H. Samonte from TVL 12 St. Agnes. And the winner for Category B from ABM 12 St. Catherine, Liza May D. Villena. Category C, third prize from Educ 1, Micaela Valdeviezo. Second prize, we have Justin Lloyd D. Cruz from BSN2, Justice. And the winner for Category C from BSN1 Charity, Cape Alisa I. Pingot.
And now, for the final part of our program, we would like to thank our Board of Judges for your dedication and skills when it comes to judging, and for also giving us your time despite your busy schedules. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the end of our program. We are certain that everyone is happy and grateful to our event. With her contributed generosity, knowledge, and patience, this celebration would not have gone as smoothly as it did. To officially end our program, program, we are pleased to have our Senior High School Academic Coordinator to give her closing remarks. Let us all welcome Mrs. Maria Gracia V. Corral.
A blessed day to everyone. It sounds cliche, but we all know that every beginning has an ending. Before we formally end this day, let me share something about this day's celebration as JCCI 76 founding anniversary. It has been said and believed that for any great work to be done, it is important to have the right foundation. It actually forms the platform on which the future should be. This exactly stands true for the Foundation Day of the school. The Foundation Day of the school is the day from which the institution started its journey. It is therefore obvious that the day is special in its celebration in two manners. Every year, when Foundation Day is celebrated in school, college, or any institution for that matter, it is time to reflect on the beginnings that took place and how since the inception changes have come paving the way for the success over the years. Foundation Day is also the day when the past, present, and future of the institution come together, taking vows to uplift the institution to the greatest possible heights and dimension. While saying something on the Foundation Day, I should not miss thanking the foundresses of this great institution, Mother Janisha and Mother Cecilia Rosa Talempes, who had a vision of life-giving in innovating the education ministry and transforming the community of learners into a Christ-centered recollect stewards. Without their vision and constant support and blessings, this institution would not have become in what it is today. My sincere gratitude to the school administrators, Augustine and Recollect sisters and fathers, faculty, staff, students, parents, alumni, and benefactors and friends. Special thanks also go out to the teachers who have been with the institution ever since its inception and guided the students in the best way possible in every sphere of their lives. This institution does not only produce highly academically qualified individuals, but people with overall development and growth. And this is what true education is all about. On our 76th founding anniversary, with the theme, Josephians, gifted to love with the Father's heart, we pledge to work earnestly for the progression and advancement of the institution in all aspects. We seek the sincerest blessings and wishes from all of us so that we will succeed in our mission. Thanking all of you again on our Foundation Day for making this journey successful. Merry Christmas and a bountiful New Year to all of us.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Grace Corral. Ano ba yung partner? Mukhang dito na lang tayo magtatapos. Nag-enjoy ka ba?
Yes, of course, Kuya Joe. Sana naman hindi ito yung pinakahuli nating pagkikita. Diba? Nung acquaintance party, tayo din yun eh. Ang saya ng part na yun, hindi ko talaga makakalimutan. Of course, Kuya Joe, we hope that everyone have watched and enjoyed our program.
Again, everyone, thank you so much for spending time with us this afternoon and for watching our program. Once again, I am one of your hosts for this afternoon's event. I am the most charming Kuya Ju,